Us 1969. Welcome in, y'all. Y'all, we did our first night of Steph camping in our van life in Chestnut. This where we was. We out here by where I used to live in Wickliffe, Ohio. And I'm finna get ready. I'm finna get up now. Me and Cutie Pie. And I'm finna get ready to go down here to Planet Fitness and take me a shower and get ready and start my day. This is where we at. That go Cutie Pie. Our first night, our first official night of Steph camping in our van. And y'all, move back, Cutie. When I tell y'all I didn't get no sleep. Y'all, when I tell y'all Cutie Pie sleep bad. Cutie Pie sleep bad, y'all. Get up on me and lay down. Get up here. Lay down. Y'all, let me tell y'all the issues that I'm having. Come on, lay down. That I'm having in van life. Number one, my body don't officially wake up until 8:30. That's number one. Number two, I just can't believe that we Steph Camp, we did our first night in van life, y'all. It was so peaceful. God knows it was peaceful and it was nice. We did 5 hours last night, y'all, on live. Easily. I mean, real easy. With no problem. And I just came on to let y'all know we did our first official night in van life, and we got through it. I left those uh I y'all, I did my very first official night in van life. Can y'all believe this? It was peaceful. It was nice. I didn't have no issues. I didn't have no problems. It was just a beautiful, peaceful night. I don't have no regrets. I thank God he let me made it through. And this is where we stay. Let me turn it around. How you doing? Everything going good. I did my first official night in van life here in Cleveland, Ohio. My first official night. And and when I tell y'all, it was nice. It was nice. I didn't have no issues. I didn't have no problems. It was peaceful. I didn't get off my live until almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and by the time I laid down, it was a little bit after 1. I talked to my husband. After I talked to my husband, I went on the bed, y'all. I prayed, and I thank God for getting me through this. And I went on the bed. It was a good night. I'm finna get up, and I'm getting ready to go down the street to Planet Fitness and take me a shower and start my day, y'all. My first official night in van life. I stayed in Willowick, Ohio, out by my old apartments across the street, because when they normally let you park over here when it's an overflow in that apartment building. Tonight we staying in North Olmsted, and we're gonna stay near my dental office where I got to go for my dental work. And the reason I'm doing that is because the ones that are new in here, I have a 1999 Chevy Astro van. I've been in van life for 30 official days, and I drive a 1999 Chevy Astro van, and I named her Chestnut. And Chestnut got to be put down, y'all. Somebody sold me a van that got it's either a gasket getting ready to blow or done blew, or it's getting ready to sling a rod. One or the other. Whatever the case may be, I just thank God that my van, y'all, that my van could start up, and I can at least drive my van. And I thank God for that. Everything else I will get through. All my trials gonna come and only gonna come to make me strong. Now I'm trying to knock down. Look, Cutie, say good morning. Y'all, Cutie Pie sleeps so bad. My little dog, she sleeps really bad. I'm glad to hear you doing okay. I'm from Ohio as well. Actually, I live in Kentucky right now. Just glad you're doing fine, ma'am. I'm actually planning to do van life soon. Follow me. I got a lot to tell you. Dakota, I got a lot to tell you. I'm out here in Wickliffe. I don't know. Wickliffe is a suburb of Cuyahoga County, Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm out by Wickliffe, Ohio, and they got a spot speed next to the speedway out here. They let people, spend 1 or 2 nights out here, as long as you ain't doing nothing, and you just blend in the crowd. But Dakota, I got a lot to tell you about van life. I got a lot to tell. I don't know, have you officially started or doing your research on van life? But baby, don't come out here if you ain't got, if you gonna do the DC to DC. Now when I get my new van in a few weeks, I'm gonna do the DC to the DC. Me and my husband, we spent $2,000 on a 99 Chevy Astro van, and it made it home to Cleveland. And now we stuck here because the van either finna sling a rod, or it's finna blow a gasket. It drives, but it cuts off, y'all. And now when it cut off, I just pull over, put on the emergency, sit there for about 10 minutes, and it start right back up. And it's got to be this way, y'all, for at least another week or two. But it's sad how people on Facebook Marketplace just sell you anything and lie and don't even tell you the truth about what they done sold you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on Facebook and find out how can I take back the review that I gave them, these people, and tell the truth. Do not buy anything from Randolph and Cassandra Leaks in Darlington, South Carolina. Because those are the black people that sold us this van. Do not buy anything from them. Y'all, if y'all can help it and y'all want to buy anything from the Carolinas, stay in Charlotte or any part of North Carolina, because you cannot sell a vehicle in any part of North Carolina without first having it inspected. So you already know what you gonna get. Period. Do not. And as I do my segment on my van life, I'ma tell you the do's and don'ts. I'ma tell you my honest opinion about van life, because now that I'm out here, what I have found out is that a lot of people ain't told the truth about what van life really consists of and what it entails. First of all, you cannot get out here half-stepping. If you do, you're going to regret it. I got a kindred spirit right now that's stranded in Dayton, Ohio. She bought her name, her YouTube channel is My First Rodeo. Go look at her. She been out here 2 days less than me, and she's stranded in Dayton. She bought I think it's a Econoline 1500 1-ton van, and the fabric and her gears, her gearbox rotted out, and she can't even steer her car, y'all, steer her van. She's stranded on a side road by an abandoned building in Dayton, Ohio, and that's where she been for the last, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks, 3 weeks, almost a month now. I decided to do Steph camping and leave my daughter's houses. I was at one of my daughter's houses, and y'all, the truth is, I came out here to do van life, not to stay at nobody's house, but to be in van life. Y'all got to go back and watch my live from last night. I'm not finna even go through it no more. One of my 6-year-old granddaughter tried to kill my dog. Do y'all hear me? And instead of her mother trying to get her together, her mama trying to get me together. You got me confused. Now, what I'm gonna do, I gotta rewrite history a little bit. I already done did it with my oldest daughter's daughter, because she's a mess too. The day is a new day. We out here in van life. It's a beautiful thing, but it entails a lot. And I'm just glad me and Cutie Pie had the opportunity of getting our mental together before we decided to go any further in van life. Van life is a mental thing, especially if you got dogs. It could be very harsh on dogs. Cabin fever is very real. Do not come out here, y'all, unless y'all got a plan on what y'all gonna do next. Because this out here ain't no joke. You understand? When I get up, we getting ready to go to Planet Fitness this morning, and I got and what I have found from this point to this, I gotta go into either Dollar Tree or Roses. I'm sorry, either Dollar General or Roses, and I gotta get me some lounging pants to wear into Planet Fitness in the morning times to take my shower. Y'all, sanitation out here in van life is very real. I have my gray tank. I have my collapsible sink. I have everything I need, y'all. But I don't want to set everything up in this van, because I'm not going to be in this van long. We're gonna put this van to rest and purchase another van for van life in a couple of weeks. My power stations, I have 4 power stations. I have one that I use to heat to keep my refrigerator on. That one takes 6 hours to charge. I have 2 Ego Flows and I have a Blue Yeti. My Blue Yeti did not come charged all the way up, and my Ego Flows, one I have to power my internet. I have the Away plan, and it's $160 a month, so I can have Wi-Fi wherever I go, so I can watch my TV and I can do content. Then I have one that I use to power my fans. My fan right here, and I purchased a lot of these power blocks. And I use these to power my little fans. I have like 9 fans in my van to keep cool with. Especially on them real hot days. My water source and everything, y'all, I didn't set up any of that because I know we're not gonna keep Chestnut. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to like rough it out just for far as my water source and my DC to DC. All of that stuff I'm gonna do in my new van, in van life. Far as now, I'm about to get up and I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness, and it's just right at the light. I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. I'm gonna take me a shower, and I'm gonna get myself ready for today. And after I leave Planet Fitness, we're going to come back up here to this corner right here. And Burger King is just, it's just up that a little bit past the Speedway. We're going to go there, and I'm going to sit in Burger King, and I'm going to charge up my Blue Yeti, and I'm going to charge up my Echo Flows for the day, and get everything ready for this evening. Then after I finish doing that, we gonna go down by the lake. We gonna go to the park, and we're gonna hang out in the park, and I'm gonna try to bust down some of these watch hours so I can go on and move on into my second phase of life, or what I want to do. And I'm going to do it with no interruptions. I'm going to do it without wondering if my 6-year-old granddaughter in there beating the hell out of my dog, or doing something to my dog she ain't got no business. I'm going to do it without my younger daughter running around in the background yelling and screaming and cussing at my grandson. I'm done, y'all. I don't want to be bothered with nobody on this journey but God, my YouTube community, God, my husband, and my YouTube community. That's it. That's it. I was watching Scar in the Woods last night, y'all. My regular content is not until 11 o'clock when I do my daily devotion and discussion. And then I have another segment at night at 8 o'clock my adult social segment, where we come in and we talk about any and everything, because it's only for adults. And last night we did 5 hours. It wasn't but like 3 or 4 of us in here. A lot of us was coming in and out, but for the most part, it wasn't nothing but like 3 or 4 of us in here. And y'all, when I tell y'all, we had a nice talk and we had a nice topic, it was a wonderful thing. It really was. And when I tell y'all, this little dog right here sleep bad, y'all, Cutie Pie sleep bad. Do y'all hear me? That's why she laid out sleep right now. I got to change my time, and I got to change my hours in which I do things. All these is right there, y'all. Let me show you. I'm in a parking lot where Aldi's is. Aldi's is around me. Everything where I'm at, Dollar Tree is in this plaza. Where I'm at, I'm close to everything where I'm at. Tonight, we gonna be on the west side of Cleveland tonight, because I have a dental appointment in the morning. And because the issue with Chestnut just stopping in mid-flight, I got to get I have to get close to my dental office today, well, tonight, so I won't have that far to go Friday morning to my dental appointment. So that's my main focus right now. This is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to do what I need to do so I can go on and be successful in van life, Steph camping. Because I really can't even get to any of the campsites. I can't, because Chestnut not gonna make it. And it just don't make no sense. I don't understand why people think look, y'all. I just don't understand why people think that they can do things to people and ain't nothing gonna happen to them. I don't understand that, y'all. I just do not understand for the life of me why people think that they could sow innocent people dirty deeds and ain't nothing bad gonna happen to them. I don't get their logic. I don't understand what they thinking about. Mr. Randolph, you and your wife, y'all got hard days ahead. And it's coming. My daughter, Quintess, well, she already having hard days, y'all. She already having hard days. She was in a bad car accident that left her neck, that left 5 of her discs messed up. And she ain't even 40 years old yet. My younger daughter, she already, on every turn she turns, she already going through it. God can't do no more for her now than take her up off of the face of this earth. And you know what, y'all? Sometimes that's what it takes for some people to understand life and to understand you cannot go around here in this world and be disrespectful and talk to people any kind of way, and God ain't pleased at all with the way she raising her daughter. I'm going to leave that alone, y'all, because that's a topic for tonight. at a whole nother time and a whole nother place. Right now, it's all about me, God, my husband, me, Cutie Pie, and surviving van life. And that's all on my mind. And that's all I want to talk about. And that's all I want to move forward on. Yesterday gone. I'm not going to keep dwelling on yesterday, because yesterday gone, y'all. Today is a brand new day. And I'm focused on today and everything that come with it. I'm going to come back on, y'all. We finna get up and we finna get ready to start our day. And for real, y'all, if we wanted to, me and Cutie Pie, we could stay right here. And I really don't think that Willowwick will bother us. Wycliffe will bother us. Because they probably thinking that we overflow from my old apartment building. I'm in van life. I got to get a routine. And I got to keep on moving. I just can't. I'm not just going to sit still. I can't show y'all a lot of the good things about Cleveland that's far away. I can't do that. But the things that I could get to, that Chestnut will allow me to get to, I'm going to do content on it. I know I could get to a lot of the parks, that's right around here. I can get to a lot of the beaches. I can get to Euclid Beach. I could get to Edgewater Beach. I could get to a lot of the nightlife in Lakewood, Ohio. I can get to church. Yeah, it's a lot of things I can get to with Chestnut being in the position she in. And it's a lot of things that I'm not going to be able to show y'all about Cleveland right now, Cuyahoga County, until I switch out the van. Okay? So I'm going to do a 30-minute segment this morning. This is where we stayed last night. This is Willowwick, Ohio. Wycliffe, I'm sorry. This is Wycliffe, Ohio. And this is where we stayed last night. And God kept us safe in the midst of it all. I got a black card at Planet Fitness. And I seriously could go have drinks, get massages, and do whatever else I want to do on my black card with Planet Fitness. I could have stayed in Planet Fitness parking lot because they stay open 24 hours. So I could have stayed there last night. But I decided not to. Dakota, when I go and get myself ready for today, you come back on, baby. And I'm going to discuss the things that I know that I see in van life, the cons so far about van life that I have ran across. And it ain't been that many. It ain't been. If you gonna do it, get your mental together first. You understand? Don't come out here without your mental being together, baby. Because I'm here to tell you, you gonna need it. You gonna need your mental to be 100% together. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because they'll be lying. Do you hear me? That's the one thing that and I'm finna tell y'all something else about being in Ohio at night. I didn't have to burn a lot of my power sources a lot of my power boxes for my fans, because I didn't even have to burn my fans last night. Because I'm out here near the water. And at night, it be super cool. You see what I'm saying? I'm out here near the lake. That's why I kind of want to stay on this side, because it will help me a lot far as, you know what I'm saying, trying to stay cool in my van. But it's certain things you can do at certain times. This is a business district. So I can't let my doors swing open and let God's fresh air delight me. I can't do that. I got to put my screen back up. I got to come back down here, go in Dollar Tree, and get me some thumbtacks to put my screen back up when I get my screen when I get when I get to the parks, so I can enjoy the fresh air. And I gotta get what else? I gotta get water. Cutie Pie good with her water right now, because I bought her 2 big bottles. She good with her water right now, and I'm good with my source. And then I got this cup right here. And y'all, everybody need one of these cups right here in van life. This cup right here keep ice for 3 to 4 days. I ain't got to worry about buying no ice for this for 3 or 4 days, because it keeps ice in here for 3 or 4 days. So you definitely gonna need one of them cups, one of these cups right here, to keep you something cold to drink. What I'm really seeing, the cons about van life far as me, is my power stations. Y'all do not buy no power stations from Walmart. Do y'all hear me? Because I really think Walmart sells refurbished power stations. I really do. I think that's why they be so cheap, because they refurbished. Do not buy any power stations from Walmart. Don't buy nothing electronic from Walmart. Do y'all see this? Y'all see this fan right here? Let me show y'all. Y'all see this? I gotta get me some more plug lights, because when I sent when I sent Chestnut to the shop, I don't know what they did back here, but they knocked down all my plug lights but this one. Right here. Right here. So I got to go, and I got to purchase more plug lights. Hopefully I can find me some in Dollar Tree that don't cost that you know, 2 for $1, because the ones at Five Below, they ain't no good. Don't buy them neither, because I bought these from Dollar Tree and they still hanging. Five Below, I don't know what happened to them. I bought 2, I think I bought 2 or 4 from Five Below, and y'all, they fell down and they broke, and I couldn't even put them back together. So if you gonna try to buy your plug lights from Dollar Tree, because the ones we bought from Dollar Tree, they still holding on. Now let me see. Y'all see these fans right here? I bought 2 of these. These are rechargeable fans right here. I bought 2 of these. This one don't work. And I plugged it up to a power source and still ain't getting nothing. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that neither. So that one's definitely not working. So I'm finna get up. I'm finna put my onesie back on. I'ma repack my gym bag with my clothes, with my toiletries, and my stuff for the day. And I'm gonna go down to the next block, and I'm gonna go in Planet Fitness, and I'm gonna take me one of the best showers. that I ever took in my life. And when I leave from out there doing my morning grooming, I'm gonna come back down and I'm gonna go in Burger King, probably purchase me probably some tater tots or something out of Burger King, and sit in there and charge up my 3 power stations. That ain't gonna take long to charge. The one that I got for my refrigerator, instead of me using that power cord, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug it into the cigarette lighter. So while I'm driving, it can go on and get cold, and it'll be good until I charge up one of my other stations to put on that. And then tomorrow night I still got all of my blocks, because I did not, all of my blocks are still fully charged, because I did not have to use my big power blocks that I use for my fans. I have 9 fans, y'all. Y'all see these little fans right here? I bought these little fans from off of Amazon. I got 4 of these. I got 2 of these. I got this. And I got no, I got 6 of these. Do I have no, I got 4 of these. I got this one, and I got 2 of these. And Cutie Pie, Cutie Pie got a portable air conditioner. All I got to do is, and it's rechargeable, all I got to do is put ice up in the top of that and let it melt down slowly. And I use that just for her. So yeah, other than that, buy, if y'all can, buy whatever you need from Amazon. Don't buy Walmart products. Do not buy look, y'all, my TV right here. This 25-inch is brand new. Brand new, y'all. And when I plug it up sometimes, I don't see the red light on it. It hesitates to come on, and it's a smart TV. I got the away plan as far as T-Mobile is concerned. I got the away plan, so I'm good with that. And yeah, my first night, y'all. My first official night in van life. Step camping. I didn't have no issues. 0 issues last night. Thank you, Father God. And I'm gonna go down by one of the parks near the water, and I'm gonna open up all of my windows, and I'm gonna open up my door, and I'm gonna throw my feet up, and I'm gonna relax, and I'm gonna chill with my YouTube community. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm finna start doing 8 to 12 hour lives, so I can go on and get the watch hours I need in order to do what I need to do. I got the watch hours. They're just not giving me credit for them. I got the watch hours. So what I did, I escalated it up, because I really want to know why out of 3,087 watch hours, I didn't get credit for none of that. And this right here, I had these watch hours before YouTube even did they so-called policy change. And none of their policy change equates to my content, y'all. So I'm escalating it up today. Every day I am going to contact somebody in YouTube chat until somebody give me a good enough explanation that'll satisfy my spirit man on why why my 3,087 point whatever watch hours are not being accredited. Because what the guy told me, don't none of that apply to me. None of it. None of it. None of what he told me applies to me. At all. At all. So I'm going to escalate this up. Bruce, your excuse, it ain't flying with Miss Jerry. Not at all. Because none of what you saying, the reason why I have not received my watch hours apply to me. That's another thing y'all got to watch out for. If whenever YouTube give y'all watch hours, screenshot them and keep them for your own records. Because y'all, I got 3,087.2 watch hours and that they ain't trying to give me credit for. And the explanation in which was gave to me don't apply to me at all. At all. So I'm gonna keep on doing my content, and I'm gonna keep on them until somebody do a real investigation and tell me why Williams Us 1969 Miss Jerry is not monetized with almost 2,700 family members in my community. I'm just not finna let that fly. That's it. That's all. That's like telling that they telling me anything, y'all. They telling me anything. And they expecting me to believe it. No, somebody gonna do something about this. Somebody that they got to. They got to, y'all. Give me what I deserve. Give me what I earned. Y'all ain't give me nothing. I earned them hours. I put in time. I did what I had to do, and I earned those hours. It was not given to me. And I want the credit that I deserve to have. And I'm just not going away quiet about it. Because it's not right. It's not right. You just don't tell nobody anything. Because his explanation did not apply to me. That's it. That's all. Yep. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna stay on, and I'm gonna go on and just get this little hour in, and then that way I won't have but 7 more hours to get in today. And in van life, 7 hours is the easiest thing in the world to knock down. You understand that? Because you ain't got nothing but time to sit and do content. That's the easiest thing. 7 hours is nothing to knock down in van life. Because you somewhere, and if you ain't got something to talk about in van life, you should. Because when I go where I'm going, I got to clean out my garage. Because I got to make room for this. I got to make room for this right here in my garage some kind of way. And I got to finish, I bought storage bags for my clothes. And I got to finish separating my everyday clothes from the clothes that I use just for my doctor's appointments and all that other good stuff. So I got to finish doing that today. I set my van back up yesterday. I got to get my gym bag ready to go to the gym and go in Planet Fitness and get my bath. And y'all make plans. I got to put this back on my bed too, y'all. That I got to put back on my van. I got to put back on my bed. Even though my bed is kind of pretty comfortable, the only problem is Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie sleep bad, y'all. To be a little dog. And look, she always wagging her tail. She slept down this way last night. But the bed ain't but so big, y'all. I should have had my husband to make it a little wider. That's what I should have did. But it's okay. I ain't finna worry about that neither. When I get my new van, y'all, then I'll look into getting a bigger bed made. But right now, I got to stay focused on the here and now and keeping myself safe out here in van life because I'm a native of Cleveland, Ohio. I know the do's and the don'ts, the ins and outs. I'll never stay in the inner city of Cleveland. Never. Never. I'm going to always try to be out here staff camping out here in the different suburbs. I will never stay in the inner city of Cleveland, Ohio. Not even on the west side. Tonight, since I got to go to North Olmsted for my dental appointment tomorrow, I think I'm going to staff camp at the Radissons. When I used to come into town, I used to stay at the Radisson Hotel. When I first left and I used to come back to spoil the shit out of my ungrateful ass grandchildren, I stayed at the Radissons. And I pretty much know the Radissons and the things that, you know what I'm saying, that go on around the Radissons. And what I'm going to do tomorrow night, I'm going to stay in a hotel only if my blocks need to be charged. If my blocks don't need to be charged, y'all, I ain't going to go to a hotel. Tomorrow, I got to make me a hair appointment and a nail appointment to go get my nails filled in. Ain't nothing I can do with my toes, because I stumped my big toe, y'all, and the whole toenail is coming off. So ain't nothing, I can't get a pedicure because of that. So I'm just gonna go and yeah, Saturday I'm just gonna have a day of grooming, and I'm gonna get myself groomed, because I'm not finna be looking bad in van life, because van life shouldn't be a struggle. Van life is an adventure. And it's a good adventure if you plan it right and you do what's necessary to be done. It's one of the best adventures you could ever want to go on in life. Y'all, if I got to find me a new van. And I'm going to. I'm going to find a new van within the next week. And I'm going to take my uncle with me. And I'm going to let him inspect it from the inside out. The only thing I got to worry about in van life, far as buying something from here, I got to worry about the rust because of the snow. That's the only problem I can foresee me having out here far as buying a van from Cleveland, Ohio. It's the rust. Everything else, I've been seeing some nice ones. I got to call the mechanic and ask him because he lied. He said he used his own stuff. And y'all know he didn't. My husband bought me a brand new thing, antifreeze. I had 1.5, and they used my antifreeze in my car. It's a lot of dishonest things that Bob Automotive did, y'all. And one dishonest thing he did, he lied when he said that he drove this van for an hour and it never cut off. He lied. All of his credibility left. Then yesterday, when I had a thermostat put on Chestnut, somewhere along the way, a head got blowed in Chestnut. I just don't know when and where, because that gas gauge was working. I don't know what's the head already blowed when this man quiet this motor and sold it to us, and he disconnected the service engine light, cause it ain't came on not one time. Not one time. Even when it overheats, y'all, and just randomly stop, it ain't came on not one time. The service engine light. I don't know. I just don't understand it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's water under the bridge. It is what it is. And all I got to do is wait on the school of the big payback, because it's coming. Because people are fools if they think they can do dirt to people and ain't nothing bad gonna happen to them. They crazy. And it's a lot of people that really sit up and sell people stuff that they know ain't worth selling, and they think that ain't nothing bad gonna happen to them. You can't do that to nobody. That's just like robbing somebody. You know what I'm saying? You may as well have to put a gun to my head and rob me. You see what I'm saying? Because God gonna get you. And that's it. That's all. You not gonna prosper out here in this world, y'all, when you do bad things to people. You ain't gonna prosper. You're not gonna have no good luck. And anything you gain from doing bad things to people is gonna slip through your hands like rain. It sure is. It sure is. My younger and my older daughters, they got a price to pay, baby. And that price sometimes may be their life. That's especially for my younger daughter and the way she raising her daughter. God gonna get you, baby. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Your day's numbered. I don't know how it's gonna come, and I don't want to say, and I really don't care. But all I know is, ain't nothing good gonna come out of a person half raising their children. Nothing good ever comes out of that, y'all. You hear me? Nothing good ever comes from a person who sit up and God done gave you a child that you responsible for, and you lacking in your parenting. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. Y'all hear me? My mama made me the black sheep of her family. And I stayed away. I stayed away. Because my mama always told me a good run is better than a bad stand any day. I stayed away from my mama, y'all. I didn't tongue lash my mama. I didn't disrespect my mama. Period. I stayed away from her. I didn't like nothing about what went on as far as my brother was concerned. I stayed away. I don't be bothered. I don't let people come in my life and cause strife. I'm 55 years old, y'all. Today, I'm going to get this number changed. Because don't nobody need to know how to get in contact with me. Nobody but God and my husband. Because those the only two that move mountains in my life. You understand? Everybody else, they can take a side seat. I'm no longer in the grandma genre. We got a full day today, y'all. I got to go and wash these little clothes, because I don't let clothes pile up on me. So I got to go and wash these little clothes, keep these little clothes clean. But before I do all of that, I'm headed over here to Planet Fitness and get myself together for the day. Then when I leave there, I'm coming back down and I'm going to have breakfast at Burger King and charge my power stations. When I'm done doing that, I'm going to go over here to Dollar Tree and I'm going to seek and I find me some tacks in Dollar Tree. And after I do that, I'm going to go and probably do this laundry. Do this little laundry I got to do. After I finish doing that, we're going to go down by the park. And we're going to be in the park, chilling, gathering our thoughts in Jesus' name. And after we finish doing that tonight, about 9:30, we're going to go to North Olmsted and we're going to staff camp at the Radissons in North Olmsted so I can be near my dental appointment for tomorrow morning. Then after I finish doing that, my dental appointment, and get everything together, I'm gonna come back over on the east side. Oh, and while I'm doing that, I gotta clean out my garage when we get over to one of the parks. I gotta finish cleaning out my garage so I can make room for things that need to go in the garage area. All right, so y'all, that's my day. I thank the 3 Kendrick people that came in. Y'all, my regular time, now I'm going to be coming on in the mornings for 1 hour to show people that where I stayed, how my night went, what I would have done different, my thoughts about van life, how I feel, and all the above. What's my plan for Friday? Saturday, I gotta make an appointment to go get my hair done. I'm gonna get my hair waved up, y'all. I'm finna rock waves. And I'm going to get my nails done. And then we gonna keep on. Saturday, Sunday, we gonna keep on. All right, y'all. All right now. 1 hour in. Thank y'all for the people that came in and gave me a thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. Dakota, follow me. Follow me, baby. Because I'm very transparent about van life and what it entails, because I really did not appreciate how I was told one thing about van life from content creators and influencers, and now that I'm out here, I see the things that they left out. And the one thing that they left out, y'all, that's so important is your mental. This right here got to be together in order for the whole plan to unfold. And cabin fever is real when you in a very enclosed area. Cabin fever is very real. I took out my front seat, my passenger seat, so I can have more room in my Chevy Astro van. Your mental is very important, because without your mental, you ain't gonna make it out here. If you can't stand enclosed areas, because y'all, I thought I wasn't going to make it. Ain't no need in me lying. I told my husband, I said, babe, Satan trying to put fear in my heart about van life. And I'm not going to allow him to, y'all. I had a job interview this morning in Mentor. I don't think I better push Chestnut that far. I don't think I better do that, y'all. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to talk to my husband about it. I don't think being in van life and in Chestnut, I don't think I need to push Chestnut that far. I really don't. Because for one, I don't think Chestnut is going to make it way to Menor. Menor is like 45 minutes away from me. And I don't think Chestnut is going to make it that far without cutting off. And this highway, I don't want to be on the highway and Chestnut cut off. That's the reason I'm making my way to North Olmsted tonight for my dental appointment tomorrow. All right, guys. It's your girl, Shirley, Miss Jerry. I drive a 1999 Chevy Astro van named Chestnut. We stepped camp in Wickliffe, Ohio last night. And it was a wonderful day. No issues. Out here on Lakeshore in East Lake, between Willowick and East Lake, Ohio. Because Willowick ain't but one block. And then it's East Lake. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Williams Us 1969. Have a blessed day. I'll see my regular people back on at 11 o'clock for my daily devotion and discussion. Have a good day, y'all. God bless. Bye. Bye, y'all.